tutorial that was actually requested that I do this. I had this same look on in my room tour, makeup collection closet tour video, which was my last video on my channel, and I had one of my subscribers actually request that I do the look that I was wearing in that video. The look that I was wearing in that video, which I'm wearing right now, is is my recreation, my interpretation of Jaclyn Hill's spring makeup tutorial. If you follow her, you know what I'm talking about. Very coppery and gold and sparkly. It means so much to me when I actually get feedback, whether it is negative, whether it is positive. If I get feedback and if I get comments and I feel like I'm interacting with you guys, it's so much more fun for me. I'm so appreciative of the time that you take out of your day to watch me, to comment to me. It's really, really nice. This look is super easy. It is only using 2 shadows. It's not the exact same products that Jaclyn Hill used in her makeup tutorial. She used MAC, I'm using Kardashian products. But it's just using 2 looks. You don't need to blend, transition, all that type of thing. It's very, very basic and to the point. And it's nice where you can wear like colour, but it's not really colour, so you are scared to wear colour in any way whatsoever. So let's get ahead and get into the tutorial.
Are you surprised I'm using NYX's eyeshadow base and skin tone to prime my eyelids all the way from lid to brow? I'm going to rub it in. This will ensure that all the shadows that we use, well only 2, will last throughout the day or the night, and it will be much more pigmented. Then I'm using the Kardashian face palette, the Kim's Kadazzle palette, and I'm mixing these 2 gold and coppery shades together. They're very sparkly and I just love them mixed together. I've even done another tutorial where I use these exact same shades, but I'm just showing you that this is another way that you can use these same shades. So I'm just going to mix that on a crease brush, but I'm actually going to apply this firstly on the lid, then directly into the crease, then with whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to blend it a little bit above the crease. So this is kind of like a 3-in-1 step where you're doing it with 1 brush and only 2 eyeshadows instead of a transition shade and then a blending shade and then a crease shade, then a lid shade. This is 2 shades all in 1 step. But we are going to go in with a blending brush. This is just a really big fluffy blending brush, getting tongue-tied here. And I'm just going to blend right around the corners of the crease, all around it, just so it's a little bit more blended. Then I'm going to take this really matte ivory shade on a small little flat shader brush, and I'm using this to highlight my brow bone. I don't want anything too sparkly since the whole eye is sparkly other than this. So I'm just putting that right underneath the arch and around my brows. Then I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. The shade that I use is W4, and I'm taking this with the Makeup Geek Foundation stippling brush, and I'm using this to put it all over my face. I do it in like sections where I do like cheek by cheek, chin, nose, forehead. That's just my way of doing it. I do have a really old foundation routine video here on my channel. I think it was my 2nd or 3rd video that I've done, so you can look that up on my channel and you will find out exactly why I'm doing things and how I'm doing it more in depth. But I always blend around the ears and also the jawline and the neck so that it all matches. And then I also take a little bit more and I double it up as my concealer instead of using like a different product altogether just for that. Then I'm using this Coral Colors Miracle BB Cream. This is a new thing that I've been doing where I'm going to use this BB cream that is too light for my face, but I love using it to highlight and conceal underneath the eyes and around the face. It's just so natural, much better than putting like a concealer under there. This is a much more like healthy, natural way with a natural look, and it's also better for your skin. So I'm going to put that underneath the eyes, on the forehead, the chin, the bridge of the nose, and right by the jawline, so that will make your contour much more dramatic. This is a really subtle way to highlight and conceal, and my subscriber said that my skin looked flawless in that in the video that she requested for me to do, which is this look, so thumbs up. Then I'm going to use the Australis Pressed Powder in the shade Deep Natural. I'm using this with a kabuki brush and pressing it and pushing it into my skin instead of just rubbing it off. It's just going to rub all your foundation off. Then I'm going to use the Palladio Brow Pencil in the shade Brown, and I'm going to firstly comb out with a spoolie any like powder or anything that may be in my brows. Then I go ahead and fill them in. I am going to do, and I promise you this time, I am going to do a full brow routine, maintenance, everything coming up very, very soon. So I know that I've been saying that from the beginning, but I am going to be doing that within this week, hopefully. Then I'm going to take those two same eyeshadows that we used on the top, and I'm taking that on an angled brush. I'm putting this all the way from the inner part to the outer part of the lower lash line. Exactly what we did to the top, we're going to match the same thing to the bottom. Now I'm going to mix two mascaras. They're both by Maybelline, the Mega Plush and the Falsies. This is just my go-to combination, and I just love these mascaras mixed together. So I use the Mega Plush as sort of a base almost, because I like the formula of this. It's much more wet, so it's really nice and volumizing and lengthening. Then I'll go in with the Falsies because I like the brush of this better. So I'll just put a little bit of that on, and then I'll go back in with the Mega Plush and just like kind of sandwich the whole thing together. And also I'll use the Mega Plush just on my lower lashes as well. Then for bronzer, I am using the Glow Baby Glow Bronzer. This is from Models Co. and I'm taking that with a small contouring powder brush, whatever you want to call it. And I'm putting this to define my cheekbones. I'm just going to put it underneath my cheekbones. I have done like a whole contouring thing. It's called the All About the Face video on my channel. You can check that out for a more in-depth view on how to do so. And I'm putting it on my temples and around my forehead just to give my face some warmth. And then for colour, I'm using the Makeup Designery blush in the shade Glow, which is a beautiful corally shade that has that gold sheen, because I want to stick to that goldy shade in this tutorial. And I'm applying this on the apples of my cheeks and feathering it back and blending it into the temples, where it's going to blend in with the bronzer really nicely for a more natural look. Then I'm using the Sugar Baby Graduated Bronzing Powder, the Glamouraze, and I'm taking that on a fan brush, and I'm using this to highlight the tops of my cheekbones just to add that more glow, more highlighted youthful look. And I'm also going to put it on the chin, the nose, the forehead, pretty much everywhere where we put the cream highlighter. Then I'm using the BOE Jumbo Lips, I don't know what this is, lip pencil in Boudoir Pink, and then I'm going to top it off with the Models Co. Gloss in Striptease, which is a really pretty baby pink nude colour. And that is the final look. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you so much to Brissy Blonde, who requested me to do this look. Your support means so much to me. Bye guys!